welcome back.
This is Split Snakes.
This is Split Snake. And this is Daggerfall, as you seen by the title. And this is DOSBox. Well, or actually it was DOSBox.
I'm Red.
I'm Green.
And for the first episode, we'll be sort of co-piloting it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Actually, it's not actually a single episode. Like we will have multiple videos set up maybe in a single day. Like we're gonna do a long recording. You made it start.
Yeah, press test. Okay.
We're gonna make a long recording and we'll not stop. We'll not have like we'll just divide it so we can upload in less than 50 minutes.
Okay.
But that will be it. And for this first episode, we're gonna start fresh, so I can explain how it works.
Kingdom of Tamriel.
Yeah, because fucking Tamriel.
I love
It's
Morrowind.
overworld, I think.
Yeah.
So it is a free game. I suggest you to check it out because it's quite amazing, even if it has many bugs. We're gonna experience them. Now we need to choose the race. No, I wouldn't go with Morrowind, but the lava.
Yeah.
You like?
Well, it doesn't
Morrowind?
seem like the geography I remember from the game.
Oh, the actual game. Yeah, you actually had Morrowind.
Yeah.
That's we need to visit it. Like
if I'm
sooner or
not
later.
wrong,
Yeah.
a little island on top and a bit to the
This
left
one?
where the mouse is. Yeah, that's where the frozen expansion Blood Moon is.
Oh.
And the volcano should be called something, but now I can't remember. But there's a glass wall all around it.
So you can't pass it, but you can see it.
There's a gate, ghost wind or something. Ghost gate. Fuck, that's been a long time since I played Morrowind.
It's a very old game. Where is Oblivion set?
Oblivion is set in
Province?
the Imperial Province.
This actually, I've seen some maps of Oblivion. This does look like it.
This
because
is
I recall,
the Imperial City.
Yeah.
There's the Assassin's Guild is I think somewhere here.
Yeah, and in the lake there is the expansion.
Yes, Shivering Isles.
Yeah.
Shimmering Isles.
The one with Shevora.
Sheogorath. This is where Quatch is. Anvil is I think here,
Mm-hmm.
where you get a nice house. Yeah.
And actually even Skyrim, it does pretty much look like where...
It does. I think it does.
One thing, I recall that in Skyrim... no, maybe not. Never mind. It just... I saw some some Let's Plays of Skyrim, but I can't recall perfectly the location of some... Never mind.
Okay.
So, this is the
Now
race
that
selection.
we've bored everyone with that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a bit of introduction to the world of the Elder Scrolls. This is the second installment. The first one is Arena. We may gonna visit it, but honestly, I went with Daggerfall because it had received better critiques.
Okay.
This aside, we'll have
What are
time
the
to talk about
bonuses of the different home provinces?
it. Okay, basically, each one does give you some bonuses and some skills. The way it works, basically, you have like long blade, blunt weapons,
So like
thaumaturgy,
Morrowind, I guess.
whatever, and they basically give you some bonuses to that. But it's totally not relevant because they will be overthrown by the bonuses that your class gives you.
Okay.
So we're gonna choose one of the two classes which give you another kind of bonus, which is like immunity to paralysis, which is
that's
the
the boss
high
man.
elves.
Yeah.
Yeah, or resistance to cold, which is the Nords.
The Nords. Actually,
So-
I think High Elf isn't Bosma. There. Oh, I can't remember now.
We're gonna go with
Yes,
with
okay.
high elf anyway because it's because basically the resist to paralysis it's really useful,
Okay.
especially against some enemies.
Female.
Okay, I have another card which is going female like a ninja class.
Okay.
But for this one, we're gonna do a class which is similar to the one I'm playing current as a male, which is
Nightblade.
no, we're gonna do a custom
Okay. Well,
because it's much
okay,
better
cool.
to do it
Okay.
to do it by yourself. Sorry, I always do this. Okay,
Okay.
so the way it
Primary
works.
skills.
Primary skills. We want to go like basically the class I had in mind was like a very specific fighter who cannot use magic because the way it works is you see this dagger.
Yes.
You want to make it fall because
Okay.
it's Daggerfall. It signifies the
difficulty.
Yeah, the difficulty to increase your skills. So basically, the amount of times you need to do something to make it increase.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
So basically, you actually level 36, you need to do it like 60 times to shoot 60 arrows. If it's
To level
multiplied by
up,
3
okay.
or by 0.3. And basically, this goes up and down depending on how much hit points your class wants to have,
Oh.
or the advantages and disadvantages.
Okay.
So I thought we have these advantages which are like darkness power magery, unable to use magic in daylight.
But if we're not using magic anyway.
Exactly.
Okay,
We
fair.
take both, like both in light power and both. And then we
Okay.
take also another one, which is
Forbidden
inability
weaponry.
to regen spell points.
Okay, fair enough.
So basically, you don't need mana.
Okay,
And
add an
as-
additional disadvantage.
And the
Add more disadvantages.
yeah,
Is there
we
any
can
other?
we can go up to 7. I went with silver, forbidden material silver, because it's quite rare,
Okay.
just as Orchis. Orchis made makes the dagger fall more, but I didn't go with that because I thought I might. Orchis is one of the 2 highest damaging materials, so I'd rather go with silver. And then I think I denied myself to use
Certainly.
axes and a couple kind of shields.
Okay.
Of
Blunt. Fucking deny yourself blunt weapons.
blunt.
Yes.
Blunt is useful against undead. I never use them though.
Perfect.
And
And deny yourself hand to hand.
no, hand to hand is useful. I want that. And actually, I don't think you can deny that of it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, no, you can't. Axe, blunt, hand.
Hand
Oh
hand.
fuck, you can. That sucks.
Why?
No, we're gonna whip axe or something else. It's because basically there is a weapon which is two-handed and is a sword, and the way it works is that you can change weapon between right and left hand.
Okay.
So if you have a two-handed weapon, your second
There's a
weapon
punch.
is its punch.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay, fair enough then.
And it's really useful to bash down doors.
Okay.
Because
So
the
you don't
weapon
have to
do wear
swing.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically you don't
Fair
wear out on the doors, so you want that.
Phobia.
Phobia is really bad. Basically, a kind of enemy fucks you up more.
Okay.
I would go with, honestly...
Forbidden armor type? Is it like robes?
Yeah, there is like chain, leather, and plate. I usually deny myself leather.
Okay, deny yourself leather then. Cool.
I think we have 7, yeah, so we're set.
That's fine.
We cannot do more. Now, advantages, I did take some. I did take immunity to some shit. Immunity to poison, because I didn't want to buffle around with health potions to make it wear out. And immunity to magic, I think. But
That seems quite powerful.
yes and no. The way magic works is...
You can cancel this if I click it, yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, double click.
Rapid healing, regenerate health, those seem very useful.
Rapid healing, yes. Regenerate health, no, because at the later levels, the regenerate rate is too low for to give a sufficient
significant.
advantage because you have so many hit points.
Spell absorption.
Good if spell absorption means
If
you
you use
recharge mana by
when you get hit.
Yeah, I would rather go with resistant to thunder, which is good against vampires, which are one of the latest enemies of the game. And maybe resistant to fire. As long athleticism.
Athleticism, Jesus, I can't read that font.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's very small. Athleticism means you actually fuck it. We might go. We're gonna do like over a class I'm current. It's the first class I made in the playthrough I'm actually in. So once you see it, you may think it's a bit noobish, but doesn't matter. I mean, fuck it. We're playing it. We are. The point of this game is to role play. So we're gonna try to role play like a. I don't know. Do you know Todo from which anime was that? The one with the mecha, the amazing, the one which had an amazing finale in season 2.
I don't know.
The one you made me watch the last one I watched. Fuck. Kururugi Suzaku.
Oh, Code Geass.
Code Geass. Okay, Code Geass. Basically, there is a guy in that which is not a tactician, but is an excellent soldier.
Okay.
You know Todo, the one of the 4 holy swords or whatever they're called.
Not really.
Oh fuck, I don't know how to call that.
It's just names and people.
Okay, basically, he's just a very good fighter, but it's not thick, but it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
a
I
great
know the guy,
tactician.
I know the guy.
It's just, and like he's able to relate both to like the low kicks of him,
Okay.
and also to the like royalty and shit. So the way we're gonna play it is we're gonna play it with like a longsword. We're gonna play it like very fast, extremely good in combat. Doesn't use magic, and is also we're also gonna take street talker, I think it's called, and diplomacy or whatever it's called, which basically gives you bonuses in some instances if you want to talk like to nobility or
Okay. Fair enough. Well, you can actually specialize in a weapon.
Yeah, especially on long blade.
That seems like
That take.
I would deny myself every weapon except the one I specialize
Rapid
in.
healing in general, I would avoid because
It's better to choose one.
yeah, because basically what happens is
Darkness or light.
no, what? Darkness, because the way this game works is a dungeon crawler.
Okay.
So given the fact most of the time will be not in direct sunlight, it's better to be so immunity to poison, immunity to magic. Expectance long, the rapid healing. I would take also resistance to thunder and to fire.
Why not get? Can't you get immunity to them?
Yeah, but resistance does raise the dagger less. We don't want it to be too high. Resistant to shock, expectance long blade, rapid healing in darkness. Yeah, I would go also with resistance. I mean, we're not gonna play this kind of, but this is like the optimal shit that I would do, and maybe athleticism if you really want to do it. But
can you add more disadvantages?
I don't think so. Exit first. Yeah, because you have 7 top.
I'm guessing there's some that are worse than others.
Yeah, exactly. Like inability to regen spell points drop the dagger a lot, like by I think 14 points. Well, forbidden and weaponry axe it's maybe 3.
I see.
I do not know what we're gonna go with.
Low tolerance? Oh, that's the opposite of athleticism.
Yeah, it's the opposite of resistance. Do you want to
actually low tolerance to diseases?
That's quite bad.
Yes, but we're immune to diseases.
No, we're immune to poison and to magic and to paralysis, not to diseases.
Because we're high elves.
No, that's only immunity to paralysis.
Oh. Can't you choose like...
Yeah, there is a glitch. I honestly didn't exploit it, but I knew the existence. Basically, you can basically... Why did I say basically so many times?
Okay.
You given the fact that immunity is raise given, it overrides the low resistance. Yeah, the weakness to it. So it's... I mean, we can choose it. It's not a big deal. It's just with this, I mean, if you want.
Okay. Fuck it.
I think there is a critical weakness.
Yeah, there is, but what does it do?
I think it's like the one with a low, the more extreme sense of low resistance.
Okay. Fuck it. We'll go like this.
Okay, then.
If you're happy with it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the rise is not too high. It just means that I need to farm more to do some shit. But this also gives you the possibility to gather more loot.
Okay.
Like if you level too fast, you don't have the gear of your level. You don't spend enough time finding it.
I see what you mean.